going, it's going, it's going, it's going. Are we ready to go?
I'm ready to go.
So I've had Lucky Bay on my Google Maps list of places to go for the last few months, and it's not quite what I was expecting. I was expecting beaches, long white sands, kangaroos on the beach, and instead it's looking like this. So out there you can see the ferry that goes over to the Eyre Peninsula, and that's pretty much the only reason that you're going to come here. The beach is certainly not looking like I saw on Instagram, and the reason for that is Lucky Bay in Western Australia is where you want to be going. Let's get back on the road. Last night we stayed in Whyalla, so we've just got to the Eyre Peninsula. That was a great spot. There's dolphins down there that follow the boats in, so there's a pod of 10 or 11 of them, and there's one that is super friendly. And then when the sun goes down, they light up the jetty and it looks fantastic for some drone shots. So it's definitely worth going down there if you're into that kind of thing. But now on to the next place. So we've made it down to Port Lincoln. It was like 4 hours on the road today. We've made it to our camping for the night, which is about 3 k's outside Port Lincoln, and it is beachfront, beautiful. So we've got this beach right here, and you can see the van up on the hill over there with pretty much no one around. So it's a great little spot, and we're just going to chill here and enjoy the day. What is going on with the weather? It's done a complete 180 on yesterday's glorious weather. So it is now currently pissing it down, 15 degrees, and we're stuck in the campsite. So normally when the weather is like this, we actually just hunker down and wait for the weather to get better. So when we do head out, we could see the places in their full glory. But everywhere we've been so far over the last 3 months, we've had a little bit of rain, and we're just getting pushed further and further and back. We've got until May, June to complete the trip. So if we don't start moving, we're just never going to make it. So today we've decided that we're going to head up to Coffin Bay, get some of those famous oysters that they're so well known for. We made it to Coffin Bay, so let's get some oysters. They were absolutely on point. You've got to have your naturals and then the flavoured ones. You can mix and match and then just put the flavours you want in. But the ones with the sorbet are excellent. And then check it out. I think it's one of the only ones in Australia. It's a vending machine for oysters. So and prawns. So we've come down to Long Beach, which is the beach that runs parallel to the road, down to the entrance of the national park. Belle is out there getting the cockles together because I can't do it because of my back. But the plan was to just make up a cockle dish, but it seems to be a lot of work for the payoff. So I think that is quickly becoming a pasta dish with cockles. How far below the surface are you finding them? These are the razor fish. So this one is huge, but not got anything in there, but apparently super good with sweet chili sauce, but can do you some serious damage if you're to hit your foot on the side of those. Just keep an eye out for beach traffic. How'd you go?
I got quite a few.
So we've just remeasured them, and there was a few that were under the 3.8, so Sal's just gone to return those. I put them into salt water. They can just sit there, and hopefully with the movement of the van they'll open up, and then we can get rid of any dirt that's inside, and then we can give them a freshwater rinse as well. So the sun has finally come out, so we've jumped in the car and we're heading up to Streaky Bay, and along the way is Eyre Cave. So we've just stopped off, and let's go and check out this awesome cave. So we've made it to Streaky Bay, and that ends the tour of the Eyre Peninsula. So it's been an amazing week, got to see the sights. This place is actually a great way to end off the road trip. So we stayed on the beach last night, just up about 1k out of town, and you literally just have the water directly in front of you. There's a cool little town here with a pub that's owned by Kieran McAvoy, who won the Melbourne Cup 3 times. So that is it. Next week we're on the Nullarbor.